think the purpose of this Indian attack now is that they've located General Niazi's new headquarters. We think General Niazi, the commander of what's left of the Pakistan army here, has shifted his headquarters. We believe the Indians know about it. And we think they're now trying to kill Niazi, to strike directly at his new headquarters. December the 4th, Indian jets attacked Dhaka airport for the first time. The next day, the first of the RAF Hercules lands between the bomb craters on a stretch of runway we had cleared of the debris after the previous night's raids. The first of the 400 or so foreign nationals to be hustled aboard the rescue plane are women and children. As the giant Hercules lumbers down the runway for takeoff, some of us... At dawn on Thursday, the fighting is continuing. Hopes for a ceasefire dim. By mid-afternoon, the Indian jets are overdoing it, and their rockets are hitting civilian targets. If General Niazi decides after all to fight to the finish, he could force the Indians to destroy much more of the city. In the midst of all this confusion, the Indians finally arrive. Colonel, welcome to Dhaka. Looking at the scene from this end, it has seemed like a rout of the Pakistan army. Is that a fair assessment of what's it been like?
I wouldn't say that. I think it's very heavy and hard fighting. But I think we went about as planned, I would say. Things worked out as we'd assessed it, more or less.
Were there moments where they did really put up a fight to the death? Over lunch, the defeated General Niazi is equally frank. He confirms what we think we already know, that he kept fighting long after the war was lost because President Yahya tricked him into believing the Americans and the Chinese were going to join the fight to save East Pakistan from collapsing. When I suggested to General Niazi that he made a major tactical blunder in defending the prestige border towns instead of withdrawing to a defensive area around Dhaka, he says, "Yes, I know all that, and so did my commanders. We argued for a different strategy. But we had our orders, and we obeyed them because we are soldiers." By now, General Niazi cannot hide the humiliation he so deeply feels. It seems to me that he is close to tears. And suddenly, we all feel desperately sorry for the once blustering general. At this moment, I think most of us would have given almost anything to see Yahya Khan in General Niazi's place. The change of ownership of one of the most populated and poorest parts of the world is now being confirmed. What the defeated Pakistani army leaves behind it is a legacy of bitterness and hatred. After all that's happened, it's not unnatural, I suppose, for the people of Bangladesh to bay for blood. Their soil is soaked with it, but the lust for revenge is a bad foundation for nationhood.